Day.
Australia, who lost to Tonga in the qualifying games against New Zealand, who were unbeaten in their matches. Blackadder, big strong forward, tries to go around the outside. The support comes from Paramore. Osborne shrugs off the tackle from Liner and sets off upfield. He's got Campese there again. A real battle between these two, and Campese's lost it that time. Osborne inside to Timu. Timu is chased by Fleck, but Timu will score New Zealand's third try.
Well, how the mighty have fallen. I'm sure Osborne will be delighted seeing this replay later on. A superb handoff, which any forward would have been proud of. Campese comes in at the right angle. Osborne turns him, and then a superb handoff right in the face. Take that, my son. Back inside. There's Bunt supporting again, and a clear run to the line. And they're well worth their lead at the moment. Well worth it.
Timu. There's a bit of space over that far side for Osborne, but he's quite content to hang on to the ball and let Australia do the chasing. This is Forster and Paramore. Lobbed the ball inside to Forster again. Seymour over his head to Blackadder. Blackadder, will he reach the line this time? Yes, the momentum carried him over. A very popular try.
Again, one of the highlights of the tournament to date. New Zealand at the moment is starting to run riot. They're moving the ball wide because Australia are playing a man-to-man defensive system. And once the man is beaten, then there's space wide out. And this man, Blackadder, is really impressing me at the moment. He's up in support again because, well, over the head down. And although he's brought down short of the line, the laws allow you, with the momentum, to take you over. And Derek Bevan is quite correct. Another good try.
Liner. Again, Paramore underneath it. And Seymour trying to control it in midfield. Osborne to Bunce. Bunce back inside Timu. Timu's chip and chase. He's going to beat Tapiafi to the ball. If it bounces kindly, there's not a problem. And he just lays it off on the outside of his foot to Glenn Osborne.
Brilliant skill by Timu there. Again, you see Australia are getting caught because it's a flat man-to-man defence. A nice little touch there, which I'm sure Manchester United could well be interested in if they fail to win the title this season.
Hope we see skill like that in the Coca-Cola Cup final coming up live on ITV a little bit later on today. But, Gavin, we saw England beat the All Blacks in the first match of the competition, didn't we? And the All Blacks obviously got a bit of a growl on there, didn't they?
Unbelievable. I think that just shows the strength that the All Blacks have, and when the chips are down, they come back, and there was no stopping them once they got points up. And it just shows, if they see a gap, they'll just go straight for the jugular.
Well, with you guys going a bit predictable, because, I mean, you went Fiji and Samoa. I mean, I had to pick the Australians. Well, what chance do you feel my Australians have, Will? They've been a bit patchy, haven't they?
They've been a bit patchy, but, I mean, you could say Fiji being a bit patchy. I think they have the ability to up the tempo when it's needed, and I think they will.
Well, we shall see. It's all boiling up very nicely. Ireland and Fiji, the only countries really sure of their places as we stand in the semi-finals, and we'll find out who'll be joining them straight after the break. From the World Sevens, it's all really building up very nicely here at Murrayfield at the start of play today. You'd have got long odds on those Samoans playing what amounts to a dead rubber in the quarterfinals. That's the way of it, though. Samoa against Tonga. The Samoans, of course, shocked by Ireland and beaten by Fiji. Restoring a bit of pride, though, those Samoans. Hit by a flu bug, apparently, but winning very comfortably, passing the 40-point mark again and winning by 42 points to 7. Well, now let's take another look at the amazing Irish. They beat the Samoans. They've already beaten Tonga as well, and now it's Ireland against Fiji. Your commentators for this one, Nigel Carr, he's a happy fella here, former Irish international, and Bob Simmons. What can the Irish do here?
Referee again waiting for an advantage to Fiji. Serevi makes sure they do have one. Superb speed. Pass that to Rowland.